Hello everyone, it's Bobby from Dig Coding here, and this is the 16th video in the building and launching a real Django website series. So this technically is the first video in the second half. So if you did watch the last video, link to which is just up here, what I did is I bookended the first half and we had a right little recap on all the videos that we've gone through, all of the steps. Some of them were necessary and one or two of them were nice to haves. We went through all 14 steps to get to the point where we've got a website launched on a server so that when somebody visits your domain, which is diddemo.com in this case, they can see a website. But the website that we've got online looks terrible. So this half of the series, first of which is this video, we're going to find a template online. Because if I was to write all of the code myself to have a beautiful website, it would take us hours, days, if not weeks to complete the project. So for demonstration purposes, I'm going to buy a template, or I will see if I can get a free template online that I can download and manipulate, which is a skill in itself. Don't get me wrong, there are going to be times where in projects, if you're a freelancer or if you have your own business or a company that you work for, where you do need to design a new website from scratch. This isn't the case here. So let's save some time to get a template online and get it into our project. So if you look in the description below, you can see that I've got 5 examples of where you can find HTML templates that you can just download. Now some of them are going to be free, some of them you'll have to pay for. It's entirely up to you what you do on your project. But you'll find that most templates have kind of a common theme. When you break one down into its component parts, they're all very much the same. So I'm going to select a template. Then maybe in this video, if not the one after this, we will start breaking the HTML files and the CSS and the JavaScript down into the component parts and start developing our own pages. So let's jump into it and let's have a look at my browser. So I have got, it's open on Did-Demo, but you can see here that I've got 5 browsers open. The first one is a website called ThemeForest. Now, I use this quite a lot. I download quite a lot of HTML templates from this website, but they do come with WordPress. You have all sorts of templates, e-commerce, CMS, loads and loads of templates you can choose from. They've got thousands of them. So have a look, see if there's any on there that you like. There's another one here. These are just examples, by the way. This is templatemonster.com. There's another one called nicepage.com. We've got one here called creativemarket.com, and I've got another example here called webflow.com. All I did is I Googled for HTML templates download. I think that was the Google search that I did, and it comes up with so many different websites. Scour the web and see if you can find a HTML template that meets the needs of your project. So I'm going to look for one today that has some great home pages, about us pages, have some very modern elements that have kind of a modern feel, very responsive HTML document. Now that's kind of describing nearly every template that you'll find on these sites, but let's jump in. I'm going to use ThemeForest today. Let's see if we can find a template and get it downloaded and start breaking it down. So ThemeForest, if you look here, you've got some drop downs here. If you click on HTML, it will take you through to the HTML templates and website templates page, and it will give you some options for ones that are on sale, some best sellers. You've got hot templates under 15 bucks. You got new best sellers. So these are kind of the top picks. But if you look at the top here, you can then search within the HTML category. Equally, you can click on any one of these links here to look for templates that have a category of, let's say, corporate or creative or retail. So I'm going to look for a creative HTML template. Now we have weekly best sellers under the category creative. We have hot under 15, new best sellers, and so on and so forth. But let's have a look. What have we got here? Okay, so I've just spent about 20 minutes looking on ThemeForest for a theme that kind of caught my eye. I wasn't looking for anything specific. I wanted something that looked modern and kind of just had a good feel about it. So I found this one here. It's called Camille Multi-Concept HTML Template. Now on these, on ThemeForest, when you click onto it, you can get a live preview. So this lets you have a look at what the website will look like on a browser. So this particular template actually comes with 29 unique demos. So when we download this as a zip file, there'll be a lot of files. So I will open that in the next video because that'll be quite difficult to get our heads around. So we've got all of these different demos here, but let's just open up Creative Agency. So this is the one that caught my eye. So it's just got a slider on the top here. Again, it's quite standard really. It's got some very nice, it's quite clean, it's got loads of elements here that I like. Yeah, so this is the template that I like. It's got a shop, which is great because we'll probably implement a shop at some point. We'll have a user account, so we can have shop pages. If you click on that, these are the pages that come with a template. So yeah, you can have maybe sell some merchandise on here. It has portfolios. So you can click on portfolios just to pull down. You can have 2 columns. So this gives you links to each of the HTML documents. So you can imagine here I could have my thumbnails to each of the videos on my channel. Then you click on here. When it clicks it opens up an iframe and starts showing the YouTube video, right? So you can look at these templates, forget the branding, forget the color palette, because every website looks very different as soon as you start adding your own images, your own colors, and your own branding. So just look at the template and kind of try to see through all of that and just take a look at it and say, is it clean? Is it responsive enough? Does it have the right elements? Will I have to add anything or buy another template to get what I want to achieve? The answer to this for me is no. I mean, I've got these little, I've got a search link here, so it's got an inbuilt search page, which is great. So we'll add some search functionality to our website a little bit later, and we haven't got to design a HTML for it. So that's what I look for when I'm looking at these templates. It's like, right, okay, what can I, not what shortcuts can I have, but what is this template giving me? How much time is this template going to save me? That's how I look at them. So it's got a shopping cart. If I click on that, there you go. So it's got a little pop-in, which is great. So that'll be a couple of videos in itself, just trying to populate that using JavaScript and things like that. So this is the template I'm going for. It's called Camille. And what I'll do now is I'll just come out of the live preview and I will quite simply add it to my cart and go to checkout. Score my cart, I'll probably blow a lot of this out. I've been using this for quite some time, but $22, nearly $23, including VAT. Make a payment. You probably see there that the invoice was made out to Website Upgrade. So I own a company called Website Upgrade with my other half, and we design and build bespoke websites for small businesses. So shameless plug, but if you're interested, get in touch. And okay, so that is payment complete. So I'm now able to download that template onto my local machine and do something with it. So if I go to my downloads and just click download, you can see here all files and documentation. You can see here how many different templates I've downloaded over time, right? So I do use ThemeForest quite a lot. Equally, I've built templates from scratch. It depends what we're trying to get. It depends how much time I've got. And essentially with these projects, especially small websites, the last thing you want to be doing is spending days and days and days building HTML documents when you can buy one for 20 quid. You know, that's a no-brainer in my eyes. So we've just downloaded, or it is downloading, the zip file. Now, we'll call it a day on this video. We don't need to go into detail. I've downloaded the zip file. What you need to do is you need to extract all of those files and save them somewhere on your machine. That's all you need to do. In the next video, I'll show you how to start breaking up those files, putting them into our project, adding CSS and JavaScript, and supporting files to our static directory so that we can actually use that template in our project. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and please like. Thanks for the support, and I'll see you in the next video.